What's up, Robo Fiends? It's your boy Dak 908, aka the Dig Dug himself, and welcome, ladies and gents, to White Glint. You know, this is the Joshua O'Brien. No, it's not. Joshua O'Brien was the original White Glint, which actually looks a lot more similar to this one than when I was going for the 4-answer version, which is actually, if I'm not mistaken, piloted by the character from 4. Now, in 4-answer. I'm sorry if that confused anybody, but anyway, let's get into it. This build was like purely aesthetics because personally I couldn't actually get a hold of my man from Chang. He's the one who does the gameplay for me. That's why you see all the extra fly gameplay. All that comes from him. So I decided, well, since I can't actually do it, and plus, to be dead serious, the way that White Glint moves and performs, there isn't parts in this game for that. Because we all know he's definitely wow. Okay, like seriously, he wasn't easy to beat. Now I'll tell you that he was not easy to beat. But yeah, what I tried to go for here was aesthetics because, you know, I couldn't perform White Glint, and for the most part, even with these parts here, it necessarily doesn't perform like White Glint. Maybe close to it, but not 100% all the way there. One factor that we did have a problem with is that I used a reference picture to, you know, White Glint from 4-answer, and I'm sorry if this one actually looks like the one from 4 as opposed to 4-answer. Now look at it. The one from 4 does look a bit more squat. Actually, it is a lot more squat, and the ACs in this game, they're shorter and smaller too, so it just looks more squat anyway. So it looks like a mix between the one from 4-answer and 4. So that's the vibe I'm getting. I chose these legs because, you know, they were the closest things to my reference image. I think I'll edit the image onto here somewhere so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Minus the little shield on its kneecap there. If the shield wasn't there, you can like take the shield off. It would look a lot better. I was thinking about using this one because the actual design of the legs look a lot closer, but they're also a bit thicker as well. And, you know, White Glint wasn't really a thick robot. He was a really tall, slender, medium bipedal robot. Next, rather. So that's why I chose these legs, you know, the close thing to it, I suppose. Moving along, these arms. Now, the coolest thing about the 4-answer version of White Glint is that his shoulders, he had scatter missiles, and I want to just say the design of how they were like set on there, they look similar to these arms. You know, they were wide and spaced out, but they kind of went up. These don't necessarily go up, but these look like, when I saw those arms, I was like, this has to be those arms, because the scatter missiles, the way the necks were designed in Armored Core 4 and 4-answer, is that the shoulder weapons, if they were like missiles or whatever, they looked like they were actually part of the actual arms themselves. And I'm pretty sure because White Glint was a custom made necks that just like I can't pronounce it, but you guys know the one I'm talking about, the one with the wings. You know what I'm talking about? Ray Leonard or something like that. You know, the one with the wings, right? Kind of like that, custom built like that. So I saw this, I was like, this is a close thing to it, so let's definitely grab that. The core, Wudan. I chose Wudan because in my reference video, his core was really small. Alright, like they even say that his head seems to almost go down into his core, because his head is shaped very similar to this Chrome Eye head. I'm not even on the head right now. I'm talking about the core. Let's get back to that. But his core was small, and it is shaped very similar to this one. I was actually going to use the Juton, whatever, Juton. I was actually going to use the Juton core, but it just looks a bit too big, you know. Like, I guess you can still run and get away with it if you want to. This looks a bit too big. If you want to actually take White Glint and use him seriously as a next, because I'm guessing, you know, in the long run, he'll come out to a pretty decent medium bipedal, you know. Maybe not like destroying all units, but like he'll come out there and he'll probably do some work, probably. Let me put that core back to Wudan so we didn't confuse. Chrome Eye. Now, originally I was gonna go with Lancelot here, until I remembered, wait a minute, Chrome Eye has that smooth round thing on his head, kind of like how White Glint does. I was like, well, let's go ahead and find him. Now someone's like, yes, looks just like him. Now if they were to take the flashlight off top of his head, it would look almost exactly like White Glint. Too bad we have to deal with the flashlight. And then I tried to look around, see if I can possibly, you know, do something, but I was like, nah, Chroma is the best we got. Chose Chroma for that. Oh snap, the head is still different. Okay. Now I didn't give any Bay units because he doesn't have any. He just has the shoulder missiles. Scatter missiles, I believe. Wait, did I? These are spread missiles. Close enough. Or can we actually get? Nope. Yeah, spread missiles is close than we got to them. Oh crap! Pretty much the same thing anyway. But going down to his weapons. Now the weapons, you can change out the weapons, definitely, because what I was going for with again aesthetics. His primary rifle, which is a beast of a rifle in the game itself, was a it was a bullpup rifle, meaning that the action and the I'm not gonna confuse anybody, but it doesn't look like this, okay? It looks more akin to this, but this doesn't look like the rifle that he had, so I just went with a Laporte, whatever, Lamborghini, that's what I like to call it. Now, if I could have got Laporte like in a bullpup formation, it would have looked a lot like it, but it didn't. But you know, we all know his rifle's really strong. If anything, you want to like throw a Tansy rifle, want to go performance, similar to performance. Want to throw a Tansy on there because it was a high-powered rifle, and he had an assault rifle that looked just like the Jessup here. Oh wait, no, Jessup was from For Answer. He might have had Jessup. I'm not too sure. But it was an assault rifle configured something like this. Although, you know, we don't have assault rifles, we have rifles and Gatling guns. So yeah, again, it was an aesthetic build. Because I couldn't get a hold of the front chain, we couldn't actually run through performance tests. I know one thing for sure: we wouldn't use these weapons per se. Maybe, as I said, I would use them like Tansy as opposed to Laporte or whatever. Due to its actual performance, or maybe I would trade out Valdosta here for Laporte or something. I don't know. We change up the weapons indefinitely, and quite possibly the legs. To fit his actual playing style, we might have would have had to go to maybe Shasta, and it looked nothing like, you know, the White Glint we all know and love, or maybe even one of these, and it would just have looked terrible. You know, it was this for a while, and I was like, man, this looks terrible, because I was going for performance, but it just didn't match up. But anyway, guys, this is my build. I gave you guys a quick preview look at it. Now we'll go into detail about it, showing you guys why I chose what I did. Oh, quickly, FCS glance. I don't know. It's just a. If anything, I probably would have went with a long range one, because he did use rifles. Generator is Zizang. Why was it Zizang again? Oh, I think because I was originally using those chicken legs, and this was too heavy for it. But this will probably be the better generator for him if you're coupling it with Burai, because Burai eats that energy, and plus he was faster, so I chose Burai right off the bat. Granted, your energy recovery isn't very high, but you know that's what you get for trying to look like something that you can't perform to be. There you go. Anyway, it's been your boy Dak908, aka the Dig Dug himself. Hope you guys enjoyed this build. I probably really shouldn't have done this video because I showed you the preview, and I guess the only thing I didn't show you in the preview was my voice. But next build coming up, I'll go back and oh jeez, either I'll go back and find a build that I was supposed to build. No, I did. That's where White Glint came from. If you want to see me build something, in the comments right now, okay? Right now in the comments, if you want to see me build something, in the comments right now, because I know people ask me to build tons of videos for them, or tons of builds for them, but within like 2 days that comment will be lost. Like I would have to go to what is it? I'd have to go to like my comments on the YouTube thing and search for days for it, because I upload videos like every day, so they just get lost, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, I'm sorry about that, but if you're still following with me, whatever, you want to see me build something, put it in the comments right now, and then I'll get to it as soon as I can. And hopefully, you know, if I can get a hold of the Chang, we can actually throw some gameplay in there as well. So holla at your boy. Peace out. Eat some chicken.